Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology, Sanity's Requiem, whatever this game's called. I'm serious, JG. Age of Mythology 2/4. We've, we are the peace-loving Atlanteans, and we've decided to attack the Norse because they pissed us off. And there really is no other reason for this. Usually, boy. So we've built our, palace, which is going to help us stabilize, I think. And we're going to try for a while to just let our, warriors stay back and kind of hold position, maybe, if I can get them to do that. I think I can get some kind of... Yeah, if you guys just hold position, stand ground, you guys are defensive, then you'll attack and back up. I guess that's what I've wanted this whole time. That's what I've dreamed of. Just didn't realize that that was the true dream. We got ultimate farm power equipped. Researched. Yes, we do. Alright, so we'll get you guys over here working on farming. Somebody went, oh, I'm hoping that was one of the, like a Valkyrie or something, otherwise I'm losing troops in spite of my best efforts here. You guys, good against ranged soldiers and siege engines, you're just good in melee. Probably want Murmillos to... We can't get these guys right now. These guys are good against buildings. Alright, let's start building an army of elite Murmillons. We'll get 15 of them, and then we'll wait and let our food recover for a bit. Yeah, I don't have any female units up here. I think that is the sound of the occasional Valkyrie dying. I don't think I'm losing troops, and if I am, I'm losing them very slowly. Can I get a tower going up here to help? The guy just runs up there and starts blowing. Gets murdered. Continues blowing. Good guy. I guess what I'm saying is he blows. Hopefully this guy doesn't get killed as he's building. There's enough shit going on up here that they'd have to be really beelining on him, which is what they should be doing to stop me getting more defenses going, but I don't know that they're going to do that. Yeah, we may have already hit the point where there's nothing left to research. All I can build is satyrs. I got like no... I guess I can build Prometheoids. So I was gonna build more more dudes for gathering usually boy. I was gonna build more I was gonna build more use your words, JG. What was I gonna build more of? I can't remember. I was gonna build more of something and I don't care about them. The only Burig. Oh, somehow I just had more satyrs show up that I didn't even realize was gonna happen. I've lost whatever word it was I was going to use. Oh, more. I was going to build more oracles to increase my favor regeneration, but if my myth units are boring and there's no new technology to unlock, then the only purpose in using favor right now is to turn dudes into let's turn group 2 here into group 3. And let's see if we can turn all of you into... Yeah. Apparently it's not going to be a problem. Gold will eventually be the problem. Boy. So we'll go ahead and get a trading route set up between our own villages, which is a silly thing that this game just kind of lets you do. I feel like there might be a counterattack coming where they do an airdrop, but it's going to be like a one-time thing that we just got to recover from. So they're like very slowly chipping away a bit at some of these. Yeah, food and gold are the limiters right now, so I'll get you on wood just because it's easy. Let's go ahead and research tax collectors. Collectors of tax. And then I will set this town center. And then I will build like 15 llamas. I guess... Oh no, I'm out of food. They cost a little more than I realized. But yeah, we got maximum farm power for this age of technology. And... Oh, we have a trickle of gold too. So I probably don't even need to do this, but... It is what it is, while we're building up a super army here. So I guess we'll stop with... Nah, let's go all the way up to a queue of 15. Then, as food comes in, we'll use it to build Myrmidons, although at this point, 15 Myrmidons, and they're all Myrmillos, and they're all heroes. I think we can actually press forward and... Maybe I can use the last of my pop slots to get even more satyrs. Alright, there you go. That took our what I need to do is undo one or two from this queue and get them going on this queue. Boy. Alright, we got no siege weapons at all, but we got destroyers. We should have trade caravans coming back, and they're bringing 47 gold a pop. Alright. I think it's time to press forward here. Bearing in mind we've got one more casting of chaos, but that's it. I don't seem to be able to restock them. Can you guys explain to me what you're attacking? You don't seem to care about attacking these towers. I'm kind of letting them pick their targets. Well, we are at our pop limit, so as more satyrs have been piling up but have not been organized into the army, they are building faster than we are losing guys, apparently. All right. We can probably just gate up this entrance that is kind of the path to their base. If I even feel like we need to gate anymore, or if we're just all powerful at this point. We don't seem to have lost any units. Although it's hard to tell, because once you've got stuff queued up and you're maxed, it tends to be you can't even tell. So we're getting chaos on this, guys, because this may be one of the big... Okay, we can continue to use. We just had 2 free castings of it. And our pop limit is finally no longer maxed, because you hit that point where whatever new guys you're building are replacing the ones you lose, and you've lost track of exactly where everyone is. But we've finally taken some losses that have actually mounted a bit. But we can probably finish off this little base here and then keep their walls intact. There's another temple down. These giants are actually... they're doing some damage in here. Because we're heroes, but those are specifically anti-infantry monsters, which most monsters in the game are. Specialists at fighting human infantry. Usually boy. Alright, so we got these walls that we can try to keep intact. Just because they're convenient. That gate will be the only place they come through. Does this go anywhere interesting, or...? No, it does not. It sort of goes to the end of the map. Alright. Alright, this is perfect. Now we can just kind of hold them at bay here. Pretty sure there's nothing in that direction anyway. You guys start making myrmidillos again. Myrmidillos, whatever they're called. We'll just build them until we're maxed out. Somewhere around here I must have somebody who's just... The wood is no longer something that we completely don't care about, because we did reach a point where I put a lot of wood into increasing our army of satyrs. You guys aren't supposed to be doing that. Supposed to be on defensive stance. This is going to make it easier for them to bust through. You've made me put my ranged guys in the front. What are you doing? Will you take over this farm so they don't forget it exists? Yeah, only one. Oh. Okay. So since we've hit our... Wait, why am I doing that? Because they're, we're going to increase our pop limit again. Can I bring just Caster back? Apparently not. The whole group wants to go. Caster, you come back and deal with this. Nobody else needs to... I mean, obviously anyone could, because they're all heroes, but feels right when you do it, buddy. And I am in this Norse mindset where I'm like, well, why can't I have my troops building a town center while they're here? They don't do that. Homie, don't play that. Good, you are going to get up there in time, that I'm not going to have to reassign you. We may be able to full clear this one on this video. It does feel like we've built up a death army and are just going to roll over the map at this point, so... Ureg. Buen Natasha. No, don't particularly need you guys doing that. I don't know why we don't just settle in Finland at this point. So we have to replace all 3 Norse temples with Atlantean temples. Which I think is going to involve... You know, let's get an oracle up here just in case. We need good vision of this. Should be able to get him built before the population limit is overcome by murmurers. Heroic murmurers. Murmaglob. I was not an Adventure Time person. I've been introduced to Adventure Time rather late into the proceedings, and have enjoyed it so far. Did we get off that oracle, or... Yep, we did. Good. Alright, so we've hit our pop limit. Although it'll go up again in a bit. And again, we're just using ranged fighters in the front. Because I'm a brilliant tactician. Destroyers reporting. So whenever we're allowed to build more, I think we will get destroyers going for a change of pace. Because I have the sense they're better. What are you guys attacking now? Oh, you're mining. That's fine. Yeah, you're getting incrementally less gains on each town center. So this is this. This is the temple. We can use deconstruction. Target enemy building deconstructed. Target player will gain the resources back but lose the building. We have used the deconstruct god power.
We've destroyed one of Odin's temples. Time shift one of our temples in its place.
Time shift A. I guess that's a thing that we can do. Alright, so we do this 2 more times and I think we win the level. And I don't think the remaining... Like, we've taken out... I think there's 1 purple base left. I think red is probably destroyed. So I think we got this. Don't remember having had any trouble with this off screen either. It was a fun little mission because it gives you a chance to build up and play with different toys, but oh. Oh dear. Guess we better get a couple of temples ready to go, but when this time shifted, it took away a relic. The relic did not go with it. So we'll go ahead and put the relic in one of these, and then, oh, we're over our max pop limit too. Sorry if you guys didn't end up at the farms you started with. This is forced, We're enacting a 5-year plan. I'm sorry, we're a communist dictatorship and you don't control which farms you work. So we use these 3 farms to actually finish the mission, although I think we only need 2 more farms, actually. Or temples. This temple will be where we secrete this relic. Our Murmellos can join their Murmello friends. And we can heroify these heavy destroyers. There may be more hidden goodies. Like, this seems like a place that might have been something. But, I mean, we're kind of doing fine. We'll use Castor, son of Arkantos, to do a final sweep for relics that are worth picking up for fun before we move into the next phase. And I think we are just going to go ahead and try to rapidly clear the rest of the map and not worry too much. There's a armory over here. I think that's fine. We will let the red civilization, they will have an armory that, you know, future architects will discover. It's one of the last remains of the red civilization, plus a couple farms. Don't feel compelled to destroy that. The deconstruct power would have some implications. I should actually think about using that in a future attack. It would be a great thing to cast on like a castle instead of having to wipe it out. So there's plot storms going on. So I think I'm going to call you guys Group 1. No, it has destroyers in it. So the destroyers would be Group 2, because they should target buildings, and then our Castor will join Group 1 with the more generic infantry. And you guys are up here exploring. Oh, and you found a relic, so that was, I guess that was a good trip. What do you do, friend? You... Caravans are cheaper and move faster. I suppose that makes a difference. Add 0.1 to favor trickle rate. Sure. Alright, we'll bring that over here. Let's leave a... Let's go ahead and leave Arkantos behind so we can get going without him. Although actually we need to tear this temple down.
temple has been destroyed.
It's pretty cool. I don't know how the Norse built their temple up here to begin with, but all right, let's press the attack. Let's not worry too much more about that wall, guys. All right, our town center's now on the attack too. So we'll save our deconstruction power for like a castle. Although taking out these buildings would knock out unit production a little faster, but I think we're doing okay there. This Oracle's got a great view of the action too. We have yet another relic in here. This is increases armor of hack infantry. I don't think we care anymore. I think the armor of our hack infantry is. I mean, we're using hack infantry, but I don't feel like we're having problems with them dying too much. Kind of curious what's going on up here, but we could build another town center. Doesn't seem necessary. So this was a Svaldari's Reigns, which does buildings are constructed faster. That's great. We're good. Let's try to wrap this one up in this video. Not even sure that using that god power was even that efficient there. Is he getting destroyed or not? Jeez. That's where we need to get to. Yeah, the Murmillos aren't really specialists in dealing with those guys, but they seem to be faster than the destroyers, or somehow got ahead of them. Yeah, really, they did attack us first, but goddamn, we're just stomping over these guys, and we definitely came to their land to destroy their temples and punish their gods for not being our gods, you know? Doesn't really feel like the Atlanteans are going out of their way to be friendly to the Norse, does it? What are you guys doing? Get over here! And this is the, increases bow, whatever. Increases bow's power, does it? Yeah, I think we're good here. I think we got this. I think we may have overbuilt. It's Always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared in RTS, but, they're still trying, though. So it kind of is set up so that you can't ever come up here from over there. You've always got to hit all these villages in this order. So it is a very linear design, even if it's kind of a curvy line. You could make a wavy line. Can't use our god power there because I can't see it. Let me know when I can see it, game. Thank you. Maybe we can come over from this direction too. Alright, do I have line of sight? The last temple is down, says Generic Man. So when we replace this one, I don't think the mission automatically ends. I think we have to come up here and kill their wonder, but I'm not positive. We'll know in a second, because either it's about to end or it's going to end in like a minute after that. Oh, we gotta move Caster closer to Odin's tower.
Storm has stopped. We can get close to the tower.
And once we get close to the tower, plot can happen, I guess. Oh, they got siege weapons, and they've got Ivar the Wide Grasping. Can we start wrecking some shit here with these buildings? Where did you end up? You ended up down here dropping off a... yeah. You're group 4. Let's get you up here. The Fresh Maker. Can I atomize this thing? Nope. Can't use it god power on a wonder. Or at least not in this scenario. See if we can slowly pick apart these defenses. It is certainly not necessary. Not even using all of our satyrs. Got guys in the back who can't get there. Oh, I see. We got a lot of missing going on. They're stuck in the mountain. They're not even hitting at all. Wow. Okay. Is that one completely immune from attack, I wonder? Or if we just picked the wrong angle. Yeah, we can hit it. We just couldn't hit it from there. Yeah, it's probably just as well we don't have to clear out these towers.
Only the power of Kronos can damage it.
Alright, so I dropped guys up here.
Power strong enough even for Odin's tower.
So we can wipe out the towers that are nearby because we used god powers to teleport up here. But it's only by having Caster up here, which he now is, because I teleported everybody, that we get the ultimate deconstruct wonder power. Fuck you, Norse. How dare you not do anything to us? It's what you get. Don't know me. Alright, so we successfully sailed to Norway and destroyed a Norse wonder just because we're dicks. When we come back next time, we'll find out if the Atlanteans continue to be dicks. Thanks for watching. I suppose I should go to the campaign menu from here if I don't want to trigger more... Yeah. Alright, so again, thanks for watching, and when we come in next time, we will jump from the campaign menu to the ancient relics. Meanwhile, the Atlanteans strike at Egypt to take something very important from Queen Amonra. So we're just going around messing with our dead father's allies. That's so nice. Notifications. Oh, I completed trained 30 units. That's cool. And let's celebrate training 30 units by me outroing for the 3rd time. Bye for now.